Hello everyone and welcome to Late Night Recordings episode 1. I'm Bruno and things didn't go as planned. The topic I was going to cover in this episode got delayed and the person I was going to do it with had some stuff to do. It's a mess, but don't worry. I got a really special topic for today, one that I've always wanted to cover. So let's get right into it, shall we? So, this podcast unscripted essay thing it's based on the ideas of Football 17776 by John Boyles. It's an internet futuristic sci-fi thing you read, I don't know, it's complex. But it's free, it's on the internet, and the link is in the description down below. So do yourself a favor and go read after you finish this video. It's honestly amazing, like, so amazing. So, 2020 really hasn't been a bad year for humanity whatsoever. Pandemics, or fires and stuff. It's amazing, not really. And I think we could all use a bit of anti-apocalypse ideas in our life. And you may be asking yourself, what the hell is anti-apocalypse? Well, to the viewer, it's very simple actually. Anti-apocalypse is the opposite idea of the apocalypse, a world where humans have conquered and solved every problem imaginable, like, seriously every problem. Death, aging, hunger, poorness, global warming, you name it, everything. And as such, we don't have to worry about anything anymore. So yeah, that's cool. We're talking about post-scarcity humanity here, like no more worrying about having what to eat or enough money to survive or whatever. And in principle, that sounds pretty amazing and kind of probably is. But being perfect, having a perfect society, isn't as exciting as it should. Just think about it. With perfection, we wouldn't want things anymore. And if we don't want things and have everything we could wish for, why even bother being alive? There's absolutely no point. Another problem will be that we wouldn't have a need nor desire to create things anymore, because the idea of creating things is to make certain activities more efficient, save time. But when you don't have to worry about dying, remember, humanity has solved every problem. We can die nor get hurt at all, we are immortal, and you have literally infinite supply of time? Why would you want to save time? There's no reason at all. Not like pen falling amazing. And what about scientific knowledge? Well, we know everything and have everything, and as weird as it may sound, mysteries are a limited thing, so we will eventually run out of things to know. And what do you do when you're immortal and know everything? Well, you just perpetually hang out. Like, play, have fun, combat boredom. What else is there left to do? That's exactly why John Boyle's story is titled the way it is. Humans just watch football all day for eternity, pretty much. Another thing I find fascinating in Football 17776 it's a piece of trivia that uses one of the protagonists shares with Nine, another protagonist, about how there are certain spots on Earth that no one has ever stood on, and he doesn't just mean top of a mountain or something, no. He means spots in usual places like plains or forests, like small places of land. Nine then asks him why has no one in almost 18,000 years stood there. Hughes replies that there really isn't a motivation to do so. There's nothing special in that location. But on the other hand, if you're immortal, why would you? I guess motivation is something humans need to do anything at all. Nine then tells him, in an answer I find genuinely lovely, that he knows who will go there just to do, well, nothing, just to go there. A child. And I'm not the biggest fan of children, like, at all. But that was pretty deep, especially if you read in context. Now that we're in the topic of exploration and physical spaces, I want to talk about the obvious thing missing in this story. Space exploration. Like, every futuristic sci-fi story ever has it. And the answer is kind of anticlimactic and obvious once you think about it. There are simply not enough resources to explore all the universe. For example, there are 250 billion stars in the Milky Way. More specifically, 257 billion, 880 million, 115,002 stars. And a probe takes about 900 pounds of metal to make, and if we were to send one to each star, we will need 120 billion pounds of metal just to build them. And guess what? There's nowhere near that much material in Earth, and destroying our planet for metal isn't effective nor ethical, so yay! The other alternative, sending a human being in a ship to get to another planet, star, whatever, for millions of years alone in space? No thanks. Home is way better than space. So yeah, space exploration is out of the question. It's here where we stumble upon the next question. Have we just created heaven or hell? And I don't really know, like, we don't have to worry about anything anymore, there's no more problems, and we have eternal life. That sounds like heaven, but let's not forget this is forever. we will eventually run out of things to do and be victims to eternal boredom, which sounds a bit like hell, don't you think? What's your opinion on this? Okay, I have to admit, reading Football 17776 gave me claustrophobia and agoraphobia at the same time. It's a total perspective vortex that kind of melts your brain if you think too hard about it. And I leave it with a sense of existential nightmares. Isn't that amazing? So, thanks for watching. That was a pretty long video, but it's over now, don't worry. As I promised, the late night recordings things aren't going to be scripted and are just me talking as things come to my mind. So, what do you guys think about it? Do you prefer the scripted video? Do you prefer this? Would you like a mix of it? Do you like me appearing in camera? I don't know. Tell me what you think, please, in the comment description down below. So yeah, definitely go read Football 17776 by John Boyles. It's going to be in the description. It's an amazing reading. It's fantastic. Seriously, change how I looked at some things. Go read, okay? Also, go check Jacob Keller's channel. He's a pretty big influence on what I do, and I got to know Football 7776 because of Jacob Keller, so go check his channel, okay? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I also want to say we just hit 21 subscribers. That's crazy. I mean, it's not much compared to PewDiePie's 105 million subscribers or whatever the number is. I stopped keeping track a long time ago, but 21 subscribers is something crazy. I mean, 21 people really like what I'm doing. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm grateful for you guys. It's the only reason I created YouTube was to put my ideas out there. So yeah, but I'll make a video about that later. Just thanks so much for watching and subscribing. It really means a lot to me, and I'll continue making content for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching this really long video. Hope you like it, and tell me what you think about it. Any feedback is welcome, and leave it in the comment section down below. So I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Farewell.